This YouTuber's videos got him 5 years in prison. So, Patrick CC, let's go see what type of time it's on. Let's go see what type of time it's on.
On May 16th, 2019, YouTuber Omi in a Hellcat uploaded his first video titled Payday at Reloaded Construction. The vlog ends with a very deep message.
Always remember,
God damn.
live life the way you will want to live it.
Hold on, wait. Jesus Christ.
Persona 3 is ass, Persona 4 is good, Persona 5 is the best.
That's actually so cap, but we won't let you have that. I was looking at the back of his neck. I'm sorry.
Vlog ends with a very deep message.
Always remember, live life the way you will want to live it. You only get one chance at this, one shot at life. One chance, one shot, that's it. Any mistake that you make, it's done. You're done.
Little did Omi know, starting this YouTube channel could have been the one mistake that would ultimately land him in federal prison.
Damn.
That very first video that Omi posted got 60,000 views in the first 3 days. The video shows Omar stepping out of his mansion, walking down his long driveway with more than 15 all-white cars parked in it.
Funny thing about it is how some of y'all niggas think I'm living, bro. Some of y'all niggas think I walk out my mansion with 15 cars, 12 car garages. Y'all, this is how y'all swear that I live, bro. This is how y'all swear I live. Rye lives better. He crashing at Rye place. The joke is so dead, chat. The Rye being rich is so dead, bro. It's the only thing deader than that meme is the scary blue Rye face. Like it's actually so dead. I'm not gonna hold you. Sony, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you for the 2 months. It's not a joke. It stopped. It was cool the first time, but now it's just like.
Telling the viewers about
Thank you for letting me use your Hellcat the other day. Josh, I hate this nigga, bro.
his entrepreneurial endeavors. From there, he drives to his first nightclub that he owns, where they are doing renovations. Then he goes to his second nightclub, where they just made the final touches before opening. Omi continued to post vlogs that started with motivational messages about life.
You have one thing, an advantage over a lot of people. You're free, you're young, and you're healthy. No excuses.
But damn, you got that fat ass Cuban link on.
Stop trying to keep up with everybody. Stop going out buying Balenciaga.
Typically, the middle of his videos would be him tending to his businesses, buying expensive clothes, jewelry, new cars.
Why he say nobody can buy Balenciaga and he buying expensive clothes? Ain't that kind of like, wow, or like, you know. Sorry.
Videos would be him tending to his businesses, buying expensive clothes, jewelry, new cars, vintage cars, tour buses, and even houses. For a wildly successful man, he was relatable, down to earth, and kind, far from the narcissistic rich assholes we typically see on the internet. Within 2 months, he reached 100,000 subscribers. By the end of summer 2019, he had 300,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I'm good.
But every time he was asked about how he obtained his wealth, his answers were extremely vague.
What do I do for a living?
Chad, what y'all think he was doing? He was definitely. Thank you for the dollar.
Not tuning in as much recently, but I'm back to watching the streams live.
I
Ready to
appreciate
continue this W stream as always.
Pre-scammer, now he's 1,000% scammer. There's no way. Bet Tom, thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate you. Investor, nigga said investor or oh, I'm not gonna hold you. Yo, the chat be going so fast sometimes, chat. I literally read 2 chats at one time. I thought a nigga in the chat said investor or fat. Like I swore that's what the nigga said, bro. But I read it. Just read 2 different chats at different times. I'm not gonna care. I be reading too fast sometimes. I ain't gonna hold.
Started off as an app developer. As an app developer.
By the way, drink water. But as Omi spent more time showcasing his lifestyle on the internet and being more open about how he made his money, he caught the attention of the FBI. And on November 20th, 2019, just 6 months after his first video, they raided his home. This case file shows 88 lines of personal property that the federal government seized from Omi. Over the next couple of months, the FBI confiscated $5,875,000, 58 vehicles, including a 2020 Lamborghini Huracan, a 2019 Lamborghini Aventador, and a 2019 Audi A7. They also took 21 properties, including buildings in downtown Philadelphia.
He took everything from bro. That's tough.
Mansions in the suburbs.
Bro had 58 vehicles though. God damn, bro. Bro's property was crazy. I would have thought bro was scamming too.
7. They also took 21 properties, including buildings in downtown Philadelphia and mansions in the suburbs. You would think that in a situation as serious as this, Omi would keep quiet, but as soon as this happened, he went live on YouTube to tell his fans about the raid. At first, he thought the feds were after him for tax evasion, which was partially true, and Omi claimed that he was innocent, but it wasn't just taxes that the
Okay, listen, chat. If y'all have no context, right? And I say that, damn, the feds just took everything from me, bro. I think they on my ass because they think I shot somebody, because they think I killed somebody. Like, they never said none of that, my nigga. So, like, why did you say that? Like, it's just, did you incriminate yourself, nigga? Why would you say tax evasion and nobody was thinking tax evasion? Like, why would you even say that? Abstract, thank you for the prime. Thank you for the prime. I appreciate you. Nigga so snitched.
feds were worried about.
Bro, when I tell you they took everything, they took every SD card, every camera, every television in my house. Houses, IPTV is a gray area.
He took this nigga TV.
You know, the Copyright Act hasn't been updated since the 1960s. And you know, I hit a fucking gray area.
Ice Spice album out, we will be listening.
They just didn't like it.
Omi thought he had found a loophole in the US copyright law and was exploiting it. Now, if at this point you're feeling extremely confused as to how this guy even got into this situation in the first place, this is exactly how his hundreds of thousands of fans felt. Ironically, once the feds raided him, that's when Omi started opening up about exactly how he made his fortune. But first, a word from today's sponsor.
Yo, you see how all these YouTubers got sponsors, chat? Y'all never see me, like I said, except Gamer Subs the one time, y'all never see me with sponsors, bro. Like, I need sponsors badly. Like, my money is running out, and I'm literally on, like my last dollar type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Out or go to bespokepost.com/PatrickCC20. Omi and a Hellcat, whose real name is Bill Omar Carrasquillo, operated a large-scale Internet Protocol Television, or IPTV, piracy scheme in which they fraudulently obtained cable television accounts and then resold.
Where's Raid Shadow Legends? Raid Shadow Legends tried to reach out to me a couple times, but they keep trying to pay me $5 for the sponsorship. It's not actually $5, but what Raid Shadow Legends wants to pay me isn't good enough. You know what I'm saying? I can't be taking those type of, you know what I'm saying, those type of deals. And the nigga, by the way, I'm not gonna talk shit Raid because one day we might do a Raid Shadow Legends stream, but he basically wanted me to stream Raid, and the rules are just really shaky. I ain't gonna hold you. For the price that they were saying, it wasn't really worth it. But Raid did hit to me. Please do it. It would be funny. I guarantee. I actually saying it'll be funny if I did a Raid Shadow Legends sponsor stream. It's 1,100 niggas right here, or 1,000. I don't know how viewer count is right now, but I guarantee it'll be cut in half. There'll be 500 niggas watching a Raid Shadow Legends stream, my nigga. Like, I would sit here the entire time. I'm glad that you would sit here.
Copyrighted content to thousands of their own subscribers who could then stream or play back content. This piracy scheme all started on Kodi. Kodi is essentially just a media player that's available on any device. People use Kodi to watch videos, podcasts, movies, play games, listen to music, etc. However, Kodi doesn't make its own content. It's an open source streaming platform that anyone can make apps on. Because of this, it's mostly known for people who watch pirated or stolen content.
Oh, he on some Zoro type timing.
Most people used Kodi on Amazon Fire Sticks. They would
he on Movie Box. Yeah, how many of y'all remember Movie Box? If you was using Movie Box in GTA, yeah, in school, yeah, you already know what type of timing it's on. Oh, no, this nigga was doing very, very legal actions. It's crazy.
On the Kodi app, install all their favorite networks and stream content for free. But it's not that easy. A lot of these add-ons can be riddled with malware or just end up being bogus apps that...
Does that still exist? Because when I was in high school, that got taken down. So I don't know if it still exists, but that's been taken down to my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? They changed it. Oh, I ain't say.
Don't work or stream low
BBC
quality
player,
content,
come on.
Which leads to people Googling things like best Kodi add-ons for free and searching through blogs to find out what apps are the most trusted, like The Crew or Daddy Live. Not only does researching and installing these apps take a little bit of technical skill, it also is just a lot of work. Around 2016, Omi was exposed to this and saw...
Daddy Live sounds like a fucking cam girl website. I'm not gonna hold.
Huge opportunity. Omi would buy Amazon Fire Sticks for $40, jailbreak them, or install all the best and most trusted apps onto Kodi, then resell them for about $120 to $100.
Bro was finessing. He jailbroke an Amazon Fire Stick. I'm not gonna use that's talent. I ain't gonna lie. It's talent in GTA.
$150 to his customers, essentially giving customers cable TV for a one-time fee. The reason we know this is because he had no problem telling people his scheme.
And back when Kodi was popping, you know what I'm saying, I was one of the first ones doing Kodi sticks. And that's how I started making a lot of money.
Why is he snitching?
Buying these boxes from Amazon already preloaded and just reselling them for more money. I'll buy them for $50, sell them for $120, $150. Now I was selling thousands.
So niggas just yo, this is what's wrong with society now. Motherfuckers don't know how to shut the fuck up. Motherfuckers be telling all their business.
Thousands of fire sticks. I'm talking about a lot of fire sticks.
And then be surprised when
said that
the
he
feds
made
find
$1
out.
million flipping fire sticks. That gave him enough money to fund his next piracy venture, which would make him tens of millions of dollars. By this point, Omar was kind of a regular in the online.
Why is it blurred? Is this nigga butt ass naked? I thought I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all don't want to know what I thought this was for a second, but what I thought it was isn't. So I'm just going like
Online piracy community, which is surprisingly large.
I was a negative person in Kodi because I was like a wrestler. There was good guys and there were bad guys. I was the bad guy because that's how I got people's attention.
He was known by the username Target in
BBC Rocket was
1080p.
good.
His YouTube channel was originally named Target in 1080p and featured videos of him discussing things in the IPTV space. One particular man named Dexter
Bet Tom with the 5. Get this. Thank you for the 5. Get this. Bet Tom. W Bet Tom in the chat. Thank you. Thank you for the 5. Get this. W Mans.
took a liking to him. Dexter was a developer and Omi was the financial backbone. Together, they made an app for Kodi called Gears TV, which was inspired by his favorite video game, Gears of War. Gears TV was Omi's all-in-one digital content package with some of your favorite shows like Game of Thrones, Better Call Saul, Twin Peaks, all of the major networks like ABC, ESPN, and Fox, channels that are only shown in the UK and Canada, and even more premium packages like NFL Sunday.
Yeah, this is highly illegal. I don't know how they didn't catch bro sooner, bro. I ain't know how they catch. Don't know how they did catch bro sooner.
A ticket. Gears TV provided all of that content in 1080p resolution for as low as $15 per month. If someone were to pay for regular cable, it could cost them anywhere from $60 to $200 per month. But how was he able to do this? Essentially, what Omi did was purchase cable subscriptions from Comcast, Spectrum, Verizon, DirecTV.
Nigga was copping shit off Spectrum. This man is in sunken place. Bet Tom with another 3 gifted. Bet Tom, thank you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Bet Tom. Appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, man. Hey guys, Blue right here. And this no, I'm just kidding. Thank you for the 3 gifters, bro. I appreciate you, man. But what I was gonna say, bro's trapping off the Spectrum, trying to cop off Spectrum too. This is my thing, chat. With cable TV, nobody watches cable TV no more. The only time you will ever go to cable TV is for sports, or if you watch news, you'll go to watch news. Other than that, there's nothing on cable TV for the majority of us. Nothing on cable TV is, I will not watch, like, what am I going to look on cable TV for? You know what I'm saying? Most of us have, if you still have Verizon or Comcast, you have it literally for sports or news. That's it. Like, I use it for recording. No way y'all still trapping off DVR. That's insane. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yo! Wait. Chat.
Yo, shout out
Thank
my
you for
nigga
$5. I
Blue and
appreciate
all
you.
his mods. I've been here since Pink Walls, no
It was
BBG
white.
sign, and 210 viewers and he hella consistent. Even my stats show it. Ain't even here to ride just. Can a nigga get a VIP?
W Glaze. Bro say, bro try to butter me up and he's like, yo, can a nigga get a VIP? And he's gonna comment, maybe. We'll see later. Like I said, Pink Walls. But what was I about to say? Yo, so chat, if I DVR'd something, y'all know what y'all remember DVR. So if I DVR something and it was like 10 years ago, can I still like go on a DVR and look at something from 10 years ago? Yeah. Yo. I dev got some tea on the Trump DVR. No, I'm kidding. I probably got like Johnny Test Chowder, Total Drama Island. Yo, that might be crazy to go look at. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna go look at it later. Okay.
and Frontier Communications. These cable subscriptions come with a box that contains encrypted media. Omi purchased decoders from China to remove the encryption, then capture cards to download the content and send it to a server where it would be redistributed over the internet to his subscribers. Gears TV was cheap and provided way more value and content than any cable company could ever compete with, and word spreads fast in the IPTV community. Omi went from making $5,000 per week to $400,000 per week in just a few months.
Damn.
The indictment claims that in total, the defendants received more than $30 million in subscriber fees.
Bro was eating good. I wish I made 5K a week. That would be crazy. And bro, now that was at his low ball. Now he's making 400K a week.
The indictment claims that in total, the defendants received more than $30 million in subscriber fees. Omi said he was still living in the hood of Philly at this point, and nobody knew the kind of money he was raking in. His first purchase was a 2016 Camaro SS 50th Edition,
That's slight.
his
Of course
dream
you think
car.
that, Josh.
Keep in mind, Gears TV was no small operation. They had large servers, customer service representatives, and the government did have their eye on these schemes. As it got more popular, the monthly price increased, which pissed off customers as their $15 per month turned into $20, then $30, then $40.
Yeah, you're paying $40 a month for it as your lost cause. I'm not gonna.
Getting closer and closer to regular cable prices. Omi sold his app to a private investment company in 2018 for a whopping $40 million.
Damn.
This was perhaps his most genius move, because not too long after, Gears TV shut down, but it did not stop there. Omi used his large payout and expertise to build a new and improved app called Reloaded TV. This was everything Gears was and more, with a way better interface and higher quality content.
See, was never doing shit like this. Was never. I ain't never had nothing like this. I ain't gonna cap to you. This is different.
Reloaded very quickly became one of the biggest apps in the IPTV space because of its great user interface and reliability. It's unclear what exactly happened to Reloaded TV. It seems like it wasn't around for very long, because in 2019 Omar abandoned the Target in 1080p name and changed it to Omi in a Hellcat, and he stopped talking about the IPTV space as a whole. He claims he knew the industry was dying and the feds were cracking down on other apps similar to Reloaded. Now, is it possible that Omi's YouTube channel alerted the FBI? Not necessarily.
Probably though. Nah,
but
probably. The nigga was snitching. I'm not gonna. He was snitching heavily in his video. I wouldn't be surprised.
But it didn't help his case. Anyone who is in the business of distributing media knows there are others trying to steal it. But Omi's YouTube channel promoting his own brand and attaching a face to the scheme just made it that much easier to identify the perpetrator. Bragging and flaunting his wealth could have pissed off authorities. And yeah, they're human. Maybe they did want to put him in his place a little bit. Maybe they were harsher on him than others to make an example out of him. And
honestly, he deserves this shit, though. You mean getting arrested, or you mean like all the money he's racked in? I mean, he's a professional scammer. I don't know which way you mean that.
One vlog, Omi found out that federal agents boarded his flight to the Dominican Republic to make sure he wasn't trying to flee the country. But you have to remember that all of the information I just gave you, his audience didn't know about. They had no idea why the FBI was after him. They just knew Omi had to restart his life.
Please continue to support this channel. I'm gonna stay strong. I'm gonna try to beat this shit. They broke me.
Bro fled the country.
They broke one of the strongest people I know, which is me. They broke me, but no one got me to this position. Only but me. Start taking responsibility.
This is the most ironic shit I've heard in a very long time.
For your actions,
Omi's YouTube channel after the raid became dedicated to him trying to regain his wealth, start new businesses, buy more cars, all while the feds were watching him. He started a printing company / merch brand under the name Reloaded, where he made and sold all different types of clothing out of a room in his house.
Quick reminder that once a bomb goes off, you can't defuse it.
That was one of the
thoughtful face.
Craziest. Yo, when we do the best clips reaction, that clip better be in there. I ain't gonna lose you. Y'all better have teed up on the clips. You know what I'm saying?
Keep in mind, he had his construction business and various other side hustles that kept him paid. Plus, it's not like the feds emptied his bank accounts entirely. Omi kept saying he was broke, but his version of broke is going from tens of millions to maybe just a few millions. But it wouldn't be long.
Okay. Okay. See, that's crazy. That's crazy. Rye, stop it. When I say it, y'all really see I was in a wooden chair. You know what I'm saying? Unless y'all see me with a DX racer, iced out chains, bust down rolly avalanche, a diamond encrusted, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, unless you see me with all those, bro, then like, stop it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't never seen me with this many chains on my neck. Stop it. Stop it. You never seen me with a chain on my neck. The only chain on my neck y'all seen is the Soul Eater chain from Temu. That's it. That's it. Literally. And I don't know where the other piece is at. It's crazy.
Before the FBI came back.
The whole FBI situation, it seems like they're trying to tack on money laundering charges, tax evasion charges.
From 2016 to 2018, when Omi made tens of millions of dollars, he admits that he did not pay his taxes. However, he had a reason. He claims
saying just out loud that you didn't pay your taxes is crazy. Like, I can't, like, you shouldn't even, that's not even a statement you should ever say out loud to anybody.
that the accountant he hired told him that she was CPA certified when she wasn't, and that she never paid his taxes the right way, but he was more than willing to pay the millions he owed. However, once he finally got together the money to pay his taxes, it was stolen from him. He posted a video titled, "I Got Robbed for $1 Million," in which he claims that he took $920,000 out of the bank in cash to give to his accountant. He left for Dallas for 2 days, and while he was gone, someone cut the power off from his house and stole the cash, some electronics, and his girlfriend's purses. The funny part is, a lot of his own fans were suspicious. It seemed like Omi was trying
Welcome to Factor Cap. We retest TikTok.
to stash $1 million and throw off the feds by setting up a robbery. Sorry IRS, I can't pay my taxes because somebody stole my money and here's my YouTube video to prove it. Plus you have to think, why would anyone bother stealing Xboxes and TVs when you have $1 million cash?
That's a fact.
Conveniently, this video was posted on the same day that Omi released his very first sneaker, the Omi Zeros, which was just a
Are those, nigga, are you dead ass serious? Yo, I'm not gonna hold you. Jordan and Nike really gonna get y'all. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Jordan and Nike really gonna get y'all, bro. Jordan and Nike really gonna get y'all, bro. I can't even believe y'all be ripping off like this clearly. By the way, if I ever catch you with one of these, you have to get arrested just off rip. Just off rip. Stop it, bro. Stop those. Not big. Those. I ain't never seen no bases look like those.
Nike Jordan 1 silhouette that replaced the swoosh with a lightning bolt. He even took the Air Jordan branding and replaced it with Air Omi. Now, taking
There's
the Nike
no
silhouette
way he didn't sue him, bro.
for a shoe brand isn't something new. It was a really hot trend for the past few years. I even bought myself a pair. Omi would slap the word Reloaded on a popular team's logo, or really any iconic brand trade
Like,
dress.
is this allowed? Bro was just begging to get to or go to jail. Like, there's no way.
It's pretty clear that Omi's specialty is copyright infringement. Building an original brand is way too much work and too risky. However, things got really bad for Omi in September of 2021 when he was formally indicted with criminal copyright infringement, wire fraud, money laundering, and several other crimes.
Who would've
The
guessed?
feds came back once again and raided his house for the second time. This time, he made much bigger headlines and was even interviewed on the news.
Just to be crystal clear, the indictment that came down today, you're saying you're completely innocent of those?
Not completely innocent would be a false statement. Now, ignorance is no excuse for the law.
Again, you'd imagine someone would
This nigga's an idiot. I'm not gonna hold you. I can't even believe he said that on the news, bro. Even if you know you're not innocent, bro, you're not just supposed to say, well, I want to say I'm completely innocent, but like that, there's no way, bro, just said that on live TV. He just don't, I don't know. He's just not the brightest.
be quiet during this instance, or at the very least have their lawyer speak for them, but Omi was still convinced that he exploited the system. Omi's whole life at this point was dedicated to fighting this case. He barely uploaded YouTube videos, maybe once a month, and when he did, you could just tell this man's spirit was broken. But after months of deliberation from his legal counsel, Omi pleaded guilty in February of 2022.
I'm letting you guys know that I'm pleading guilty. Long talks with my attorney, and it's the best option, you know. Ignorance is no excuse, like I've always said, and to me it's about, you know, accepting responsibility.
Now he was going to serve some time in prison. 3 US government attorneys say that Omar, aka Omi in a Hellcat, should serve 15 years and 8 months in prison for crimes related to his pirate IPTV service, Gears TV. So he spent all of his time grinding to get his business affairs in order so his family can survive while he is away. But on March 7th,
I mean, with so much money, I hope they survive. Like, if your family can't survive and you had all that money, that means you was not doing a good job when you was stacking up bread.
3. Omi finally met his fate. United States District Court for the Eastern District of Pennsylvania, Judge Harvey Bartle III acknowledged that the advisory guidelines of 24 years would be highly unusual for a copyright matter, and therefore decided that 66 months would be enough to punish Omar and send a deterrent message to any of his followers considering the same type of behavior. On top of the 5.5 years in prison, Omar got 5 years of supervised release. He had to forfeit $30 million worth of assets, which was mostly vehicles and properties. And he had to pay more than $16 million in restitution.
He can't blame nobody but himself, too.
$10 million to the cable.
No, that's not a moth in my room. I swear to God, bro. These niggas coming from, bro? The window's closed, right? No. I don't know if I killed that nigga, bro. Unless I see a body in GTA, it's a moth I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't know, but I hit him. I swear if I see him fly up again. Niggas just can't, niggas like either be hot as hell or can open up the window and let niggas come in.
Companies and $5 million to the IRS. But surprisingly, Omi was happy with this outcome.
He could have gave me 15 years if he wanted to. He really could have. He really could have. He could have gave me 15 years, and I guess no one would have questioned him on it.
Nigga, how are you recording this video right now? That is, I think that's the bigger question we need to be asking. How are you recording this right now? You're supposed to be in jail, bro. How is he recording this?
And to the fact that he gave me another chance.
Supervised release? He hasn't done his 5 years yet, I don't think.
My kids. Like I said, man, I'm always gonna have that man.
I thought it was he gets 5 years first in prison and then he gets 5 years supervised release once he gets released. Unless, nigga, there's already a time skip and he's already out.
Back in my mind.
Throughout this entire time, Omi's supporters have had his back, and a lot of them don't look at him as a scammer nor a fraudster. Probably because most people don't have sympathy for billion.
You just said he was already on supervised release. Oh, okay.
Dollar corporations. Omi was stealing from corporations and giving their product to regular people for a fair price. He came from nothing in the streets of Philadelphia and built an empire. However, that empire wouldn't have existed if it wasn't for the people who created the demand in the first place. Omi knows what he did was wrong, and he has accepted that he needs to do the time to pay for what he did. Just a few weeks ago, he surrendered himself into prison. If we have any faith in the justice system, we just have to hope that Omi comes out a better and changed man.
Y'all be careful out here, man. Y'all can't be getting rich like those, because you definitely gonna go to jail. But good video from Pat CC. Good video from Pat CC.